What's up, everyone? Welcome back to No Credentials. It's episode 4, week 4. We're going to give the recaps. We're missing our guy Zane. He's in Florida right now. Shout out to Zane. But we got Chapin here with me.
Poor guy.
Poor guy. Yeah, out in Florida.
I don't know who goes on vacation during football season.
Right. Wouldn't be me.
It's week 4.
Wouldn't be me.
It's week 4. He's all right.
Wouldn't be me.
All right.
All right, so pick'em records. We're gonna dive into it. Zane is 15-8-1, so he's got a good lead on us. I'm in second with 10-13-1, so 5 game behind, and then Chap and Evan are both tied 9-14-1. Chap didn't have a good week this week.
After all that shit talking.
To the recap it, Zane was 5-3. Zane was 5-3. Evan was 4-4. I was 3-5, and then Chap was 2-6.
See, you went 1-7. I went 2-6. Technically better win percentage. Technically better win percentage.
But we have the same amount of wins.
That's what I'm saying. But technically, I did have a technical better week. Yeah. But it was still horrendous. Worst week of my life. Horrible.
So
I couldn't have been more dead wrong on games either. Denver, 1,000,000 points.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I lost the week.
Commanders, 1,000,000 points. Like just got fucking murdered.
The Commanders game through.
I looked up at 1:30 and was
a lot of parlays were dead this week because Houston won. Who else was a couple more big upsets?
Like literally by 1:30, I was 0-5. Dead ass.
The Ravens losing.
Not looking good. That week was weird.
I actually had Colts over Baltimore that week.
You did?
I think.
You had Matt Gay.
50 yards.
450.
All right.
I had him in a parlay, and obviously the parlay lost because I suck.
To get into our week 4 top 8 games, I'll just list all the 8 games and then we'll go one by one. So we got the Falcons and Jags, Ravens, Browns, Rams, Colts, Dolphins, Bills, Bucks, Saints, Raiders, Chargers, Cardinals, 49ers, and Seahawks, Giants. So to kick us off, we're going to start with the first game of the week, the London game, 9:30. Don't forget to check your lineups.
Set your alarms.
Atlanta Falcons at Jacksonville Jaguars and the spread is Jacksonville -3. For this game, I'm just gonna go right off. I got Jacksonville -3 in this one.
I love these games. I love London games. They're awesome. When they played last year, when they played in Germany, it was fucking a great game. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love London games. The Jaguars they signed a contract with the NFL to have a home game every year for they've been doing it for a minute.
Oh yeah, so
a certain amount of years to have a home game in London every year. That's why Jaguars, they're London's team. It's a home game. It's a home game for Jacksonville. They're mostly Jaguars fans. Obviously, you see a lot of different jerseys in those games because London, they don't have a team.
But
Jacksonville has the biggest fan base.
Year.
They have the biggest fan base in London because they're there every year. Jaguars -3. Jaguars -3 might be the easiest bet of the week.
Really?
For our slate, I think it might be the easiest bet of the week. Jaguars -3.
I like the Jags. I think last week they couldn't fucking tackle. I mean, it did shock me that they lost at home.
Pull up their record in London. They have a good record in London too. Pull that up.
Jags' run defense is still good. I mean, they're going up against the Falcons. Their middle linebackers really stand out. Desmond Ridder has been mid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the definition of mid. He took 7 sacks last week. Jags didn't have any sacks on Stroud last week, but the Falcons didn't against Goff. But I expect Josh Allen to get in there and fuck shit up this week. Trevor Lawrence has been affected the most by any other quarterback by drops. I mean, they're just not helping him out there. I definitely like the Jags at -3. It's a home game. I love getting up at 9:30. Crack open a beer. If you don't got anything on Sunday, that's what I like to do. Crack open a beer at 9 o'clock in the morning if you're feeling it.
I'm going to be down in Charlotte.
And bet the Jags.
Waking up early for the game.
Bet the Jags.
Watching the... so the Jags...
The Jags are straight up, they're 4-5, and against the spread, they're 4-5. So, I mean, I like it. I like the bet.
So a couple things for me to watch through is I like Evan Ingram in fantasy for this one. Atlanta ranks 28th against tight ends at fantasy. And now with Zay Jones out, he's definitely going to get more looks, especially with Christian Kirk as well. So Evan Ingram and Christian Kirk definitely going to see more targets. The thing about me with this game and why I picked the Jaguars is just because, again, like you said, Desmond Ridder's mid, and the Falcons, I think they can put up a fight, but they really got to get Bijan going to have a chance in this game. Yeah. So they got to get him going, and the Jaguars have a pretty good run defense. So I think that they'll, he'll probably get 70 yards or so.
The offense has got to get it going.
They'll do enough
too. The last 2 weeks, the offense has been down 9 points against Kansas City, 17 against Houston. Like the offense is going to get going, like we saw it in Week 1.
Last week was embarrassing for them. It was at home.
Yeah,
it's a division game that they're supposed to win. They're supposed to go 2-0 against them in the division. Like for me, looking preseason, I said this is a lock. If you're betting a division, Jags.
And now it's like
they're fucking 2. Like
the Colts might be looking like a fucking lock in that division.
No chance. Still the Jags division.
I don't know, bro.
T-Law's bouncing back.
I don't hate the Colts right
I don't
now.
either, but I don't think they're winning.
I don't
it's
think
still
they're
Jacksonville's division.
Yeah, I don't think.
Jacksonville's
Yeah. I'm not
They started slow. They're starting slow.
Yeah.
They're starting slow.
And that's why I think
they did it last year. They came on strong last year. Last year at the end of the season, and won 11 games, 12
something
games,
like that,
and made the playoffs and won a playoff game.
And
they came on strong last year.
Exactly why I think they're gonna win.
Is this what I think is a clean sweep for Jags?
Yeah,
I mean we all bombed our clean sweep last week.
Who did Zane have?
So he's got the Jags too.
Yeah,
so
we're all on Jags.
So hopefully, we bombed that last week on our solo.
I'm surprised actually. I thought we might have somebody on Atlanta.
Desmond Ridder is just not good.
That's what I'm saying, and I just think that the Jags defense will give them enough problems where they won't be able.
Doug Peterson is not going to go 1-3.
That's what I'm saying.
And like you said, Jacksonville good against the run.
Yeah,
and that's Atlanta's.
They'll shut them down a little bit.
Yeah, they have to control.
You stop the
run,
you stop Atlanta.
If they want to just run the ball, control the clock, play good defense.
And I think Jacksonville is going to run the ball. Mm-hmm. I think Atlanta's got a good secondary. So I think the Jacksonville run
exactly, and they can definitely put up some. They can put up some numbers.
They got some stars. They can score.
They can put up some numbers against the Falcons defense. They're good, but they're not. I don't think they're as hyped up as they should be, or as like people are hyping them up to be.
Yeah.
But I just think it's like the Jags are like, fuck, dude, we just got throttled by the Texans. We gotta get this shit rolling. So
Trevor Lawrence is top fucking 5. He's that guy. Trevor Lawrence is gonna.
They gotta catch the ball.
He's gonna get right.
He's suffering drops. He's gonna be okay. He's fine. Jags are fine.
So all right, Jags -3, clean sweep on that. All right.
Yeah.
Next game, so 1:00 game, Baltimore Ravens at Cleveland Browns. Spread is Cleveland -3 currently.
AFC North matchup.
Yeah, this is a tough
my
matchup.
Favorite games. My favorite fucking games.
I have no idea what side I'm on.
Yeah.
I gotta hear you guys first because I have no idea.
All right, so let's kind of just review a little bit of what the Browns did last week. Watson finally had a good game. He broke out. He had 289 yards. 2 touchdowns.
Is that just Tennessee's bad?
I don't think
they have a good defense.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Tennessee's all that.
They're not all that, but they're not that bad. I just really think their offense was not good.
They have a good defense.
Yeah, offense is horrible.
But the big thing was he threw at an 81% completion rate, which is huge.
He had a good game. He had
a couple fried plays.
I'm not saying Deshaun Watson didn't have a better game. I'm not saying that wasn't the best game of the year.
That's the best game of the year for him.
Best game of the year. Probably the best game was the Cleveland Brown. Probably the best game.
I would agree.
But
Amari Cooper balled. He had 116 yards, a tutty, and he got robbed of that touchdown too.
Oh, and that run game did not miss a beat. Did not miss a beat.
It wasn't as good as you think.
Didn't miss a beat. I thought it looked just as good. They didn't. Obviously, Nick Chubb's not in the game, so you're not going to run the ball 40 times.
It wasn't very efficient. But Ford didn't look very good.
I thought he looked fine.
He only had 1.8 yards to carry.
I think it was fine. I thought the run game looked
But Amari Cooper balled. He should have had fucking 200. That TD that they called off, that he was like a foot off the sideline, they blew dead. That was horrible.
I didn't see it.
That was one of the worst calls I've ever seen.
I was like, I'm not even a Browns fan, and I was pissed.
I was like, that is horrible.
I was like, dude, you got to let that play out and just let them and review it. If it's out, it's out. You come back, but you can't fucking now say it's a touchdown, so you fucked them.
The real X factor for the Browns, I think, is their defense.
That's what I'm saying.
So good.
Best defense in the league.
I'm ranking
them number one. I'm ranking them best defense.
They held Derrick Henry to 1.8 yards a rush last week. 1.8. Myles Garrett had 3.5 sacks last week. He's the best in the league.
No doubt.
You cannot stop 9-5.
Give me Mike Parsons. I think Mike Parsons number one, but Garrett's number 2 on my list. I got Parsons, Garrett, Watt.
Dude, and the Browns secondary.
I think Myles Garrett for his career. I think Myles Garrett for his career averages like over a sack a game. It's like 1.2 or 1.3 sacks per game for his career. Like it's something wild. It's kind of wild.
But the Ravens defense is good too. They blitz at 50% a clip last week. They're one of the highest blitzing.
Yeah,
blitzing
but
teams.
with the Ravens though, they were supposed to have a good run D, and Zach Moss put up 122 on him. So I'm like, I feel like Jerome Ford can have.
We taking away from Zach Moss though, because he's low-key been just balling.
I'm trying to work a trade with him.
In armchair?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Zach Moss.
See, I was thinking it, but I was like, I don't want Jonathan Taylor to come back, but I don't think he will now. Now that I'm.
He's not. He'll never play a game for the Colts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's never
So
going to suit up for the Colts ever.
Fuck, I want to get him because I'm trading him. I'm trading for him. I'm sniping your shit.
I mean, you'll probably give up too much for him then.
No.
No.
But
me and Nick talked for a minute for him.
Yeah.
We had trade discussions for
anyways,
good hour and a half, 2 hours today.
back to this game. I mean, the Cleveland defense, like you guys were saying, is really good. And now that you guys are sitting here talking about it, I had Baltimore +3 just because I think Cleveland wins the game, but these games are so close.
Always.
So I feel like they're going to win.
AFC North's the best division.
And it's still the Browns, so I feel like they're gonna win. Yeah, they're gonna win by like 1 or 2, and that's why I want to say
Joe Burrow.
Best division in football, been the best division in football for a decade.
Yeah,
I still think the AFC East is the best division in football, but
I mean it can't be
best division. In football.
If Rodgers was playing it, maybe, but like,
I still think they're the best division.
They can't be. The Jets are trash now. Like
AFC North.
Yeah, I mean, well.
And the Ravens should have won last week. I mean, Matt Gay broke Ravens fans' hearts. He had 450 yards.
Yeah.
What are you getting?
Nuts. The Ravens should have won.
Defense played good. That's fucking.
So that's
that's
but and that,
3 times for
yeah,
okay. That's 12 points.
I'm keeping Baltimore
That's
+3.
12
I
points.
think Cleveland still wins the game, but I mean, shit, they held fucking Derrick Henry to 20 yards.
I agree.
On 11
I think I'm at +3.
plays.
These games are close. I don't think Deshaun Watson is going to have nearly as good as a week.
That's
His
what I'm
defense
saying.
is still legit. They easily.
So you guys are on
They're going
Baltimore?
to tighten up now that they lost.
Tucker
the
chokes
Colts.
one.
Yeah.
You guys are on Baltimore?
I'm on Baltimore
Who's
+3.
Zane on?
He's on. I'm pretty sure Baltimore +3 as well. I forgot the rate.
Yeah.
Zane's on Baltimore.
He's on Baltimore.
I'm taking Cleveland.
You're all over it.
Okay.
Taking Cleveland.
Minus
-3.
-3. I really think that game could be a push. We've had a push every week.
Oh, it's gonna.
And
be
I'm
a
calling.
push.
I think this game is the push.
We haven't had a push every week.
Yeah, there's been 2 pushes.
Well,
Every
no,
week.
there's
There
no.
wasn't
We've
a
only
push
had
last
one.
week.
Oh, you're right. Week 1 there's a push. This is a push this week, I think. I think it's a 3-point game. It's won by a field goal.
Yeah, and if you go back and look at the past couple games, it's been close, like 1 point, 2 point, 5
Yeah,
point
I think
game.
it's a field goal game.
Yeah. All right. Los Angeles Rams at Indianapolis Colts. The spread is Indy. Indy -1. Indy's the favorite in this game.
It's in
So
Indianapolis.
honestly, this is low key one of my favorite games of the week, in my opinion. I'm really curious. I want to watch AR again against.
Hopefully he plays.
I think he should. He practiced Wednesday, and he probably practiced today. I didn't check, but I assume he did if he did yesterday. I'm just excited to see him against a better team because they haven't really played. I mean, they played the Jags, but then he sat out last week. So I'm excited to see if they can keep going. But so I think that this game will be high scoring. Honestly, like I think that there's gonna be some scoring going on in this one because the Colts run defense is not very good, like either. So I think Kyron Williams. He didn't get any rushes against Cincinnati, so they're really going to be trying to get him running this game, and I think he will have a nice day. So if you have Kyron Williams in fantasy, definitely have him in your starting lineup if you haven't already. I mean, I assume he is at this point, but yeah, I'm just ready to see the Colts, see if they can keep clicking and moving. But I still have LA +1 because I think they probably win the game. But yeah, I'm excited. I like this.
I got LA
like
+1. I love LA in this spot. LA's a good team. And like when they're healthy, they're a good team.
Yeah.
And they're going to be even better when Cooper Kupp comes back. If Matt Ryan stays healthy and that defense
Matt Stafford.
Matt Stafford. I said Matt Ryan. Matt Stafford stays healthy and that defense, they're a good team, possible fringe playoff team. I think I love this spot for LA.
Yeah,
I like +1.
I think this is actually going to be a defensive game. I think it's going to be pretty low. Colts defense has held opponents to under 21 points the last 2 weeks. Rams also have 2 games that they held their opponents under 20 points. I actually am leaning towards the Colts, definitely if Anthony Richardson is practicing and playing. I'm kind of liking the receiving core. I mean,
Yeah.
Pittman, Pierce,
Pittman's a guy.
and Josh Downs had 12 targets last week. He looked pretty good.
Pittman's a guy for sure.
Yeah, Josh Downs is sneaky. I liked him. It was fun. It was fun watching
More
some
on
of those
him
highlights
later,
and
more
watching
on him
him
later.
play. Chase shredded the Rams secondary, but
Yep.
they've been good everywhere else. And Zach Moss has looked good. We were just talking about him. He's been balling. He got that job from Taylor. Hasn't looked back. I don't think Indianapolis is going to look back either. I think he's going to be off the roster here pretty soon. Their run defense for the Rams has been good. They held Mixon to under 4 yards. The bright spots for the Rams, they're definitely there with Tutu and Puka. Puka's legit.
He is.
Over 70 yards in 3 games. It's not like if you have him on your team, plug him in. I've been playing him in the flex.
Every target.
We'll see.
Go to Cooper Cup.
We'll see.
I think Stafford.
Every single target.
I think the Colts defense is sneaky fucking good.
But see, that's exactly.
Stafford has turned the ball over too much last week, so he's gonna throw it again.
That's exactly why it's gonna be a high scoring game, because you think this game, you're like, oh, defensive teams. And then boom, out of fucking nowhere. Because these two teams are those fucking teams that just randomly fucking go crazy.
What's the over-under?
Because like you said, like AR, Zach Moss, Josh Downs, like they're gonna put up points. Like
Stafford needs to take care of the ball for the Rams to win. You can't have another 2 interceptions.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
week.
Yeah, which I mean now I'm kind of
46 over under 46
under.
I kind of like the over.
It's hard. That's tough. I can't say.
Still like Rams plus 1. I mean, it's a pick 'em.
I'm pretty sure
Rams plus
LA
1.
plus
I think is free money. Rams plus 1.
I think the Colts win outright.
I think the Rams turning around this one.
Oh, whoa!
Like, Saints think the Rams.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll double check that, but pretty sure I'm a lone wolf on that. Let's get a game back. Yeah.
Saints Rams.
Go ahead and leave that up.
Yeah.
All right, so Lone Wolf Evan on the Rams.
Let's get one.
All right, I think this is where it's going to start changing up a little bit. Miami Dolphins at Buffalo Bills. The spread is Buffalo minus 2.5.
Should be Sunday Night Football. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, so let me just go ahead and say Dolphins by a touchdown. So definitely Miami 2.5. I mean, the Bills have bounced back in their last 2 games, but it was against the fucking Raiders and the Commanders. The Dolphins are not that team, so they're fucking legit. Their offense is really fucking good, and I think their defense has stepped up since week 1 against the Chargers. And so that's why until Miami proves otherwise, fucking they're winning. They're taking.
They've never started a season 4 now.
They're gonna do it this year. They're gonna do it this year.
1972 Dolphins, you fucking idiot.
1974?
Yeah, 1970. You don't know about the only team to ever go undefeated and win a championship, you fucking idiot. The 72 Dolphins.
You're right. That's the only
fuck
time
are you
they've started
talking
off
about?
4.
Never started 4.
That's the only time they've started 4.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Sure.
Hey,
he thinks the Patriots. Oh my god, that's why you fucking lost in the big game. You fucking.
Hey, to be fair, it's only been one time, but they're
the 72 Dolphins. It's the greatest team. It's the greatest team ever.
It's
the 72 Dolphins. The greatest team ever. They're undefeated championship. Greatest team ever.
Like 70, and I will say that
just because I was leaning kind of Buffalo, and then Levi started swaying me more Dolphins, and then he just said that dumb shit. Dolphins by a million.
Yeah,
Dolphins by a million.
I think that they can
Dolphins
win
by
a TD for sure. And
I
will say, the Dolphins have played the Chargers, Patriots, and Broncos. I mean, the Patriots and Broncos are supposed to have 2 of the better defenses. Obviously, the Broncos did not fucking look like it at all last week, and they've just won those games easily. I mean, the Chargers, they had a shootout. It's week 1, but then after that, they've taken care of business.
Chargers offense is
they're
really
complete.
good too.
Yeah, exactly.
But
so
is Buffalo's. So is Buffalo's.
That is true, and it's a division game.
Who's got the better offense right now?
100%.
Miami,
and they're rolling.
It's in Miami, right?
No, it's in Buffalo. But I'm
already on Miami.
It's not winner. It's not winner.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Miami.
In Miami definitely is taking this one.
Miami.
Until they prove me wrong or prove otherwise, they're fucking winning the division 100%. Easy.
Never started 4 though.
Easily.
Stupid.
Love the fucking.
I like Miami.
About the 72.
I like Miami because Tua. I think he's low key on his MVP campaign.
Dude, I mean,
he is on his MVP campaign.
I'm glad I have him in
Mike McDaniels is a fucking.
He's one trip and fall away from the Dolphins missing the playoffs, but now they're balling. Like you said, I'm not betting against them until they prove me otherwise.
Yeah,
let's go Dolphins.
I mean, they fucking absolutely throttled the Broncos.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not. The Broncos aren't. I mean, they're a bad team, but their defense, for example,
should be better.
They're at least top 15.
Yeah, they should not have given up 70 points.
Which could just been one of those games, but
maybe
Mike McDaniel is a really good
Maybe
coach.
Denver's defense is dick though because they gave up 36 to the Commanders.
That is true.
Like-
I mean, they did lose their coordinator. He's on our team now, so I mean,
but Sean Payton's supposed to be a defensive guy.
That's what I'm saying.
So, but
Supposed to be.
but the defense. I mean, you give up 36 to the Commanders and then turn around and give up 70.
Yeah.
Like, defense might just be dead.
Yeah, and I mean the Dolphins. I mean the lowest amount of points they scored is 24, and that was against the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like so.
Like I was high. I was high on Denver
Exactly.
coming. I was high on Denver
And it's a
coming
division
into the
game.
season, but
Yeah. So, what do you got? Zane's got Buffalo -2.5. So
Zane's lone wolf.
Yeah, he's lone
you're
wolf
doing
for
Miami.
the Wolves. I'm on Miami.
Okay.
Nice.
Zane's
Josh
lone
Allen
wolf. This
just
is where we
hasn't
get him
played
back.
great.
This is where we get him
He
back.
already has
So-
4 interceptions.
That's what I'm saying. In Miami, they've tightened up on D since the first game.
Yeah.
Their run defense, the Bills' run defense hasn't been great, and Raheem and A-Chain are just fucking balling.
Just
Like everywhere. The
That
Dolphins
game-
are just.
That game just didn't make fucking sense.
That
It
was
just
wild.
every time like I would tune in every now and then like I didn't watch the full game because I knew it was a blowout. But every time I'd go back and look at the box score, they just scored again.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what the fuck is
I was like,
happening?
oh shit! Now both running
Yeah.
backs have 2 touchdowns.
I was like,
Oh shit! Both
didn't
running
make
backs have
sense.
3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
it
Like,
didn't make any
like,
sense.
And that was a fun fucking game. Fuck the Broncos. But all right, so Zane's lone wolfing on the Buffalo Bills at home. So yeah, go Miami. So next game, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at New Orleans Saints. The spread is New Orleans -3. So this is in my division. I know these games all too well. It's going to be fucking close for sure. That's 100%. Both teams have good defenses. Derek Carr's out, so Jameis Winston's playing. He did not look good last week. I mean, it is a revenge game. Jameis Winston revenge game. But it's going to be a very low-scoring game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like fucking 13-10.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be going anywhere.
My gut when I first looked at the game was telling me Saints, but then I was like, the Saints offense. Like, I don't know why. I looked at the slates. Like when I first pulled up the games, I was like, yeah, I think I'm thinking Saints there. But then I was like, Saints offense has just been bad.
And
like, just
did you know that Derek Carr wasn't playing?
I now this is new
Yeah.
information to me.
So yeah, exactly. I guarantee.
But
I don't even know if Zane knew that either.
yeah,
Like,
so it's like, I think you said, I think this is an ugly ass game.
Yeah,
and it's a.
yeah.
I think it's close. Give me Tampa Bay.
You guys forget that Jameis Winston's playing his former team?
That's what I said.
Revenge
Revenge
game.
game,
It's his
but
revenge
but
game.
still,
I'm pretty sure
They get Kamara back
I
this
think
week. He's
he's
gonna have that
it's not
blanket
really,
to just toss
it's
out
not
in
a true
backfield.
revenge game though because he's played. This isn't the first time he's played Tampa Bay.
True,
since
but I
it's
mean,
not
he's
a
coming
true
off the
revenge
bench
game.
trying to keep this momentum going
It's
for
not
the
a true
Saints.
revenge game.
Michael Thomas has 50
ugly.
each week.
This is going to be an ugly ass
Olave has been
game.
balling.
Ugly ass game, just like last week between Green Bay and the Saints. Ugly ass game within a field goal. Give me Tampa Bay.
I don't know. I like Saints a lot. I don't think it's gonna be that close. I think the Bucs couldn't stop the run last week. I mean, their secondary is super banged up. They're missing 2 starters this week out of the secondary. Baker finally became Baker, and just didn't look that good.
Yeah.
And the Saints have been getting turnovers.
It's like I didn't say that. I told you.
I always get hyped up on Baker.
I thought Colts was the easiest pick of my life when we started doing these locks. I thought Colts was the easiest pick of my life week 2, but then Eagles was even easier.
Yeah.
It was you turned the game on. I was like, oh yeah, Eagles by a million.
Yeah.
They didn't end up buying when the Eagles' offense kind of looked a little sluggish towards the end of the game. But I think that's just because they're like, all right, we know we're winning. We know we're covering the spread.
Yeah.
Can't forget the matchup.
To
in
be
that
fair,
game.
I just think the Eagles.
Think about it.
the Eagles are just.
Who's coming for some smoke this week? Bucks versus Saints. Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh,
Mike
man.
Evans.
Dude,
Oh,
that's what I have. That's what I
coming for
have,
the
bro. Just wait, bro. I have more on that later, bro. I have. Dude, Mike Evans,
I couldn't
that's
not
what I'm
mention
saying.
it.
I literally have it right here. Fucking will not.
Forgot.
Mike Evans will have a tough matchup against Saints versus Marshawn Lattimore. So look for Godwin
Until
to make the most out of the game.
until Mike Evans goes off for 150 and 2
Did
scores.
you see that filthy one-hand catch he
he's
had
not.
last week?
He's not.
Dude, that catch he had
Mike
on the
Evans
goal
is
was filthy.
hey.
He's
Mike
not.
Evans is a Hall of
He's
Famer.
not. Oh, he is.
Mike Evans is a Hall of
Mike
Famer.
Evans is
Mike
good.
Evans is
Mike Evans is good.
still-
He's still that
good.
guy.
But against
He's
the
still that
Saints,
guy.
against the Saints, not good.
What's his numbers
Bro.
against the Saints?
Bro.
Pull up his numbers against the Saints.
Dude,
Literally Google.
I agree. I don't
Literally
think
Google Mike
anybody
Evans
on-
versus the Saints.
I checked last night in fantasy since 2019, and
I don't think.
What's his numbers versus Saints?
I don't think the Bucs stand a chance anymore.
What's he average?
Even with Jameis Winston playing.
So he averages 3 receptions, 50 yards,
50 yards,
and no
shit.
touchdowns.
Shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He hasn't scored a touchdown against them?
No, he has 1,
Oh,
2,
like,
3, 4, 5, but I mean that's spread over
it's
like the last 4 games, 5 receptions, 54 yards, 0 receptions, 0 yards, 3 targets that game, so he was in the game. 3 receptions, 39 yards, 4 receptions, 42 yards.
Yeah, he gets locked down.
He gets locked down by Marshawn.
No. Well, the script's going to change. Mike Evans, 150 and 2 scores.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
I think the Saints.
So you're taking the Saints?
Zane's on the Saints too.
Yeah, he is. So you're taking the Saints.
You on the Saints?
No, I'm on. I didn't announce.
Yeah.
I'm on the fucking Bucks. Yeah, just
It's gonna be
because.
an ugly ass game.
Just because of
It's gonna
Jameis.
be ugly ass
Just because of Jameis Winston. Here's why I feel like the Saints. The only reason the Saints have a little bit of chance, in my opinion, is because they're at home.
Yeah.
It's the only reason. Playing in the dome is tough, and they do have a good defense, so they will be pressuring Baker a lot, especially with the noise on third downs and everything. So that's the only thing that makes me think that maybe the Saints will do okay. But again, their offense is just fucking bad. They're gonna be turning it over.
Give me under. It's going to be within a field goal, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think so.
Saints probably win the game within a field goal, though.
No, Bucks are probably
gonna get away with the push.
Bucks are gonna win the game by like 1 or 2. I think.
You think?
In my opinion, yeah. So all right, y'all,
Next
you
game.
and Evan on, or Zane and Evan on New Orleans,
Yep.
me and Chap on Tampa.
Let's go.
Next game, so this probably breaks into our 4 o'clock slate now. We got the Las Vegas Raiders at the Los Angeles Chargers. The spread, LA -5. So I mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this game. I mean, the Chargers have won the last 2 meetings at home against the Raiders, so that's why I think they're going to cover the spread. I got LA -5 because you go back and look at their last 2 games at LA. They won by 7, won by 5. So they don't have a lot of close games. I looked at the history. So I'm thinking LA because the Raiders just don't look good. I mean, they got easily defeated by the Steelers at home in prime time. They got fucking whooped by the Bills, and the Chargers they are running. They got to win finally. They're at home. They're gonna against a division rival. I think that they cover on this.
I think this is an easy play for the Chargers. Josh McDaniels the worst coach in the fucking league. He's a fucking buffoon. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I'm telling you,
He's losing that locker room.
I would be a better coach than McDaniels.
I don't think Staley's a good coach either, but
yeah, he's horrible too. But there's more talent on the Chargers. McDaniels the worst coach.
I can't believe he
Right,
kicked that
that's
field goal at the
dumb.
end of the game.
He's a fucking idiot.
I can't believe how much closer you get. You're on the 8-yard line. You got to get the touchdown. Like,
he's the worst coach in the league.
You're not just getting the ball.
Since he got the job, I've been saying
I know.
McDaniels?
He's fucking horrible.
yeah.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. I've never seen someone manage
Worse
a
than
game.
the Chargers coach.
I've never seen someone manage a game worse than him.
Yeah.
Staley's right there for the Chargers, but more talent, slightly better, slightly less dumb than Staley. Staley's slightly less dumb than McDaniels. So give me the Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers
Five's a lot of points in the NFL, but I think the Raiders are just fucking bad.
Yeah, and again, the Chargers. This is one of those games that the Chargers win easily. Like you think it's going to be close, and they're just like
win easy.
They just
you forget about this game.
Yeah,
where it's
like
going to be week 10. We're going to forget. Oh yeah, they beat the fucking
like Chargers.
They beat the
win
Raiders by
10.
They beat the Raiders by 14 points.
Yeah, week 4. Like it doesn't even matter. Like they'll have a close game later on in the season. They'll probably lose to the Raiders and Las Vegas, but it's usually what happens.
Chargers are looking to get Eckler back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Especially, especially
big.
with my Austin Eckler. Yeah,
They lose Mike Williams, which sucks.
Yeah, but so
That's
also
a huge loss.
look
I liked Mike Williams too.
Yeah.
Mike Williams was fun to watch.
And that gets me on.
He reminded me of AJ Green. Just go up there, big, long, fucking snag that shit. He was a good receiver. I liked Mike Williams.
So, and that also points me to say, like, just so if you're looking out, watch Josh Palmer and Quentin Johnston to see which one you can probably keep on your fantasy squad and probably plug in here and there in the flex and see who takes that next step for the season.
Yeah, who is
while
going to
they're
step
out.
up.
I picked up Josh Palmer in some leagues just because I think he will probably be more the next man up than Quentin Johnston, but
He gets picked up every year when Mike Williams or
we'll see.
or Keenan Allen goes down. But
so we'll see. I got him playing this week just because I don't think I got a better matchup, but for that team I have him on. But we'll see. I think
Josh Palmer will have a big game this season.
Yeah.
One big game, like he always does.
Yeah.
He'll
Hopefully it's this week.
He'll go
but I
for
could
102
go
touchdowns.
I'm with you, Chep. Though I don't like the way McDaniels is doing anything. Some comments
Yeah,
out of
he's
the
a
locker
fucking
room
idiot.
by Devontae Smith. I think he's losing. He's losing the locker room. They haven't been able to get the fucking run game going, which was their bread and butter last year.
I almost
A
traded
little
John-
bit better for Jacobs last week, but he still had 62 yards. He has
Yeah.
108 yards on the year.
See?
I almost traded for him last week in
And
fantasy.
there's- telling
Thank God I
you.
didn't.
And there's
Thank God I
been
didn't.
some just questionable play calls by McDaniels. It doesn't look like Jimmy G's going to play.
Oh,
which
he's
I think the
not?
line's going to move more as soon as he even says Jimmy G's not going to play.
Really?
I didn't
Look like he's
see
not gonna
that.
play?
It's not looking. He's still
Who
in
the fuck's the
protocol right
backup?
now.
I don't even know, but now I feel way
Who
more.
the fuck's the
I'm
Raiders
gonna look
backup?
up the Raiders backup.
like,
Jared Stidham?
Brian no
Is it
way
Brian
it's
Hoyer?
Brian Hoyer.
Is it Brian Hoyer?
There's no way. That dude's always around.
Is it really Brian Hoyer?
Yeah, there's no Brian. For now,
Pull-
Aiden O'Connell.
Pull up the depth chart.
Aiden O'Connell.
Pull up the depth chart. Aiden O'Connell.
Yeah,
Fuck.
they took him in the
are
draft
you
this
taking
year.
LA -5 then?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
think
So
you
he's a
hammer
rookie
the Chargers.
quarterback? So possible rookie quarterback for
I
the
think you
Raiders?
hammer the Chargers.
Yeah.
Possible rookie quarterback playing.
I'm surprised they
Keenan
have
Allen,
Raiders.
Herbert. Herb had 405 yards, 3 tutties last week. He balled.
Oh, dude.
Raiders pass
Yeah.
defense let Pickett get his first fucking career game with 2
That's
touchdown
what I'm saying. They
passes.
got beat by
I
the
think
Steelers
Herb-
easily.
I think this is I think the Chargers actually roll if they're coached and they just don't stop killing them. Just really killing themselves.
don't
with the season.
hurt themselves exactly.
Gotta mention a quick prayer for Chandler Jones out there on Twitter. If you're following that with the Raiders, he's saying some
Dude's nuts.
wild crap.
Dude's nuts.
I haven't seen any of that.
We're not.
Dude's
You
nuts.
have any to look down. I don't want to like make fun of the dude because I think he needs help or something.
Yeah.
Dude's nuts.
Oh
It's
shit.
he's lost his mind out there for sure.
Damn, that's crazy.
So-
I guess I heard the Raiders like were trying to make him go to a concert or some shit.
Quick prayer for him. Quick prayer for the Raiders organization because I think it's gonna go down quick here.
Yeah,
What do you
they
expect?
had
down.
losing-
It's been down
Yeah,
for
but
a decade.
but I'm saying like they're gonna. I think like you said. I think
Been
McDaniels is gonna be gone after this year. I think
They
he's
had-
losing
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
they're
he should
going
have never got
downhill.
fucking hired. He's a fucking idiot. He's stupid.
He's one of the,
Yeah.
yeah, Tom Brady did work.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, Tom Brady got him the job.
Yeah, I think Tom Brady works for
shout out Tom Brady. You fucking
Shout out
got
to
that.
Tom Brady got fucking Bruce Arians a fucking Super Bowl.
All I'm gonna say is
come
like,
on.
hey,
Like, what are we talking about?
He's the good.
we better
It's
hope.
Tom Brady. It's fucking Tom Brady.
We better hope that the Chargers actually pull through for us because if they don't, fucking
What's Zane?
Zane's got the Raiders at +5.
I don't think he knows that Jimmy G's not going to really play, and then I think it's
Hey,
gonna
look,
be
this
trouble.
is why you don't fucking go on vacation during football season. Okay.
Yeah, Zane.
Look, you said you're going on vacation like week
Yeah,
7.
Hey, I'm gonna
right?
be on top of it, bro.
No, I don't believe you.
Yeah,
because-
come on. Oh, I'm on top.
Right,
of it.
watch. Zane's gonna have a bad week. You're gonna have a bad week 7. Because who the fuck goes on vacation?
So we're all on the Chargers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they big.
This is where we get another game on Zane.
There's another game on
It's
Zane.
another game on
It's another
Zane.
game.
It's another game on Zane.
Got
Either
you,
we're all
Zane. Got
stupid-
you, Zane.
Either we're all stupid or he's
Yeah, right.
Zane looks like a genius.
Fucking
Yeah.
car.
Zane looked like a genius this week and be up fucking 10 games.
Yeah,
Oh.
Then we'll be fucked. Chargers gonna fucking lose
Yeah.
by 20. God damn, you're fucked.
no chance.
All right, next game.
Zane hit his lone wolf last week too.
This game isn't a whole lot interesting. We're just putting it on there because the spread is so high. So Arizona Cardinals at the San Francisco 49ers. Spread is San Francisco -14. So last week we had a -12.5. This week we have a -14.
I got
So
this.
go ahead. Start
I
off,
got
chat.
this. Look.
Go ahead. What you got?
I hate big point spreads in the NFL.
Yeah.
I've always said this, when I see double-digit point spreads, take the points.
Yeah.
Give me the points. I didn't, of course, I was on the Chiefs last week. We were all on the Chiefs last week. But that's because they're
The Bears are
dumpster fire organization.
Bears are bad.
Horrible. They don't know what the fuck's going on. That was the easy bet, Chiefs. And Chiefs, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, fucking Patrick Mahomes. Niners, minus 14 against Arizona, who have kept every game close and just beat Dallas, who's arguably just as good as the defense they have, if not better. What are we talking about? 14-point favorites in the NFL? What the fuck are we talking about? Give me the Cardinals. They might fuck around and win outright. Give me the fucking Cardinals plus the points all day.
Might win outright is fucking crazy.
14 fucking points? They might win outright just because they're disrespected like that.
You know who's really
14 fucking points? What was the spread? What was it? 9 last week for the Cowboys? 9.5? 14? 14?
All right, well, let me take over and
like
say,
if it was like 9.5, okay, yeah. Or I might go Niners. If it was 8, I might go 10. 10, I might even go Niners. 14? They're gonna win by 2 touchdowns. They're gonna win by 15 points.
I think
there's gonna be no push. They win by 15 points. No way.
I think if I was really betting it, I would buy half a point and take the minus 13. But I think the 49ers are gonna mollywop the Cardinals.
Yeah, absolutely. No way. They've kept every game close.
Yeah,
but
that's
not this week. They're playing the best team in the league.
They played.
They're 3-0 against the spread. They're 3-0 against the spread with an outright win. They're 3-0 against the spread with a 9.5 outright win. Give me the Cardinals plus the points all day.
They gave up a lead and lost to the Commanders. They gave up a huge lead and lost to the Giants, 2 teams that are not that good.
But covered the spread.
But still.
And beat the Cowboys outright.
Yeah, they beat the Cowboys, but I also think that was a fluke game. The Cowboys had injuries on their O-line. They didn't have Diggs. I'm not saying that's an excuse. Dallas is still a way better team than Arizona. But it was just, to me, it was at Arizona. It was one of those games. The Cowboys were just bad. The Cardinals were just on point. I think that they get dropped back down to earth.
There's always
49ers plus 20.
There's always one of those teams.
49ers 20 plus win, right?
There's always one of those teams that is really, really good against the spread every year.
Yeah.
And it's like has a wild record against the spread. I think it's going to be the Cardinals.
I
think the 49ers are still the best team in the league. McCaff is going to dominate.
He always dominates the Cardinals.
Because there's always a bad team. Like there's always really
Cardinals
bad
are horrible
teams.
against the run too, dude.
There's always really bad teams that they're going to win only 5 games, 4 games. Mm-hmm. But so then the spreads are always a little too many points on these games. So they kind of cover them because they're bad, but they're not Bears bad. The Cardinals are not Bears bad.
I know.
The Cardinals are Josh Dobbs is better than fucking Justin Fields.
Well, yeah, I would say so, but
they're not Bears bad.
The Niners are just getting better and better.
Would the Bears be 14-point underdogs against the Niners?
Probably, yeah.
In this same spot,
like 7.
Probably, yeah. 14.5.
I don't know. I don't know if they would be. I think they're disrespecting the Cardinals.
I don't think so.
I don't think the Bears are respecting the 49ers.
One, it's at San Fran.
I don't think the Cardinals are that
It's
bad.
a divisional game, so like the 49ers know how to play the Cardinals. Like they are going to.
They've only allowed 15 points in 2 out of the 3
14
games.
points is insane.
You're gonna turn on this game at fucking 6:45, and it's gonna be 44 to.
Yeah, Purdy's gonna have another 2 tutties and 300 yards. McCaff's gonna have 150 with 2 touchdowns. He's looking to break Jerry Rice's record for another tutty. He's had 12 straight games with a touchdown.
Dude,
who? He'd break McCaffrey break the franchise record for.
Wow. Is it 13? Is it 13?
Yeah, if he gets one, he breaks Jerry Rice's record.
I'm fucking bringing my McCaffrey jersey.
Hey, breaking a Jerry Rice record's wild.
Dude,
motherfucker's got the record for most records.
McCaffrey's fucking.
Motherfucker's got the record for most records.
He's got more than Brady now?
He's got the record for most records. Jerry Rice is that guy.
I'm so glad. Like, that is probably the best team in the NFL that McCaffrey could have went to.
Like, I think the 49ers are just going to straight dominate. Yeah. Dominate. They're going to come out scoring their first drive. If I were them, with the points toss, get the ball, they'll score 7.
It's at home.
They're going to be up 14 zip like that.
Yeah, the Cardinals are going to they're on a high because they just beat the fucking Cowboys. Yeah. But the Cowboys just do that. They have those shit
the Niners are the real fucking deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Brock Purdy's the real deal. He's getting better and better every week.
Like at this point, I would be lit with a fucking 49ers and Dolphins Super Bowl. I think that'd be sick.
I still, like I said,
like two of the most fun offenses.
Cincinnati's winning the Super Bowl. Shut up.
Okay, we'll see about that. And I knew you'd say that, and I thought about it. I was like, yeah, I mean, they have played pretty good. They're definitely better than I expect. But I'm like, again, like you're saying, 49ers are really good.
49ers are
good. I feel like they always blow out the Cardinals. This is actually one of the games I didn't look at the history on. Actually, I'm about to check it out.
14 points is too many. I don't.
Not for Kyle Shanahan and this insane offense, insane team that they have. This roster's.
Who's Zane on?
He's on the Cardinals plus 14.
Zane knows.
No.
Zane knows. Zane knows that's too many.
All right. Hold on. Okay,
history.
last 5 games.
Ooh.
49ers 38, Cardinals 13. 49ers 38, Cardinals 10. Cardinals 31, 49ers 17. That was when they had Jimmy G. And then Cardinals 17, 49ers 10. And then 49ers 20, Cardinals 12.
They just mollywhopped the Giants.
But the two most recent games, the 49ers have put up 38 points on them, and the Cardinals have put 10. So based on the two most recent games, should be the most recent roster,
and they've scored 30. They've actually scored exactly 30 points all 3 games, and then against the Steelers, they only allowed 7 points. Against the Giants, they only allowed 12. Rams got 23 on them, so they've covered 14 2 out of 3 times already, and they're playing the Cardinals.
They're getting.
I sway you at all, you still too many points.
I don't care.
Niners, we're gonna take it.
Yeah, we're taking it. Yeah, okay.
Too many points.
All right, last game, Monday night, Seattle Seahawks at New York Giants. The spread is New York. Or no, wait, we flipped.
No,
It flipped. I forgot to change this. Seattle -1. So I was gonna go Seattle +1. I'm still going Seattle -1. I think they win.
Heck 'em.
I think just like how I said, the Rams and Colts game will be a high scoring game. I think this one will also be a high scoring game. Neither defenses are that good, and both offenses are pretty good. I mean, the Giants' offense is not really good, but if Daniel Jones gets rolling, which he definitely can, they can score points.
Get hot.
Barkley's not going to play, but still, the Seahawks defense has not been that good this year.
Yeah, they've allowed 300 passing yards to every person.
Yeah, and they have 360 to Andy Dalton. Come on.
Yeah.
Which Andy Dalton's not a scrub, but he's a backup in his first game this week.
He went out there and threw the ball over 50 times and had 360 yards.
This game's easy to me, and it's because one thing. I had to look up the exact record, but I knew it was really bad. Daniel Jones in primetime is 1-10.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So that's -1's easy for Seattle.
Yeah.
I thought about it as my lock, but you know what? Lock of the week.
Okay.
Seattle -1. What's they're what plus? They're
-1.
What are they?
They're
So they're -110 on the money line for the lock. Because I can take a money line for the lock.
But yeah, the Giants.
I think this
Giants
is easy.
defense
I think
sucks.
this is easy.
They've allowed 28 points or more all 3 games.
Kenneth Walker, DK Metcalf.
Kenneth Walker
-1. They're -120. So just for the lock of the week parlay, give me Seattle -1.
All right, I'm putting that in there right now.
Give me Seattle.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker balled last week.
Lock of the week, Seattle -1.
Yeah,
He had 97
Monday
yards,
night.
2 tutties, 3 receptions, 59 yards. Giants are allowing 4.6 yards a carry
-110
to opposing running
spread.
backs.
I take the spread.
They're 3 for 12 on 3rd down last week. They don't have Saquon.
Who's that?
Nobody in the Giants wide receiver room is stepping up. They need someone to step up this week if they want to win. I agree. I like the Seahawks offense has been really good. I think they're gonna win this game outright. DK's been balling. Kenneth Walker's balling. Geno's locked in. Lockett still seems like he's got some juice.
Yeah.
I'm looking for them to get Smith and Najigba more involved, but
Lockett to start this week at fantasy?
Lockett is not a start in fantasy. Probably not for me personally. I don't know. It's depending on the wide receiver room. He didn't have any.
Who does Zane have in this one? Does he? I think he has Giants.
He might have Giants.
Let's see here. Yeah, he had. Now he has Seahawks. He has
Okay.
Seahawks. So that's another clean sweep across the board there.
Yeah, another bomb on Seattle.
Seattle. Yeah. So the offenses will get rolling. It's probably gonna be a fucking 35.
I think it's gonna be high scoring.
game.
I'd hit the over, depending if it's not over like 56. If it's
I don't like the over. What's the over under? What's the over?
That's what I mean. But I
don't
like it if it's not at 56.
Daniel Jones fucking sucks on primetime. So where's the offense gonna be?
Dude, but Seattle's defense sucks too, dude.
47. Give me the under. Give me the under.
47 over,
Give me
dude.
the under.
Dude, I just
Seattle
said
minus
Seattle's
20
defense has allowed 300 or more passing yards every quarterback.
And Daniel Jones is 1 and 10 on primetime. He's fucking ass. Monday night's
I think
prime
they'll
time
lose.
of all prime time.
I think Danny's actually gonna have a good week against
Monday
the
night's
shitty
prime
defense.
time of all prime times. It's the biggest game of the week. Monday night
Lions torched
football.
them. Rams torched them. Fucking
Monday
Andy
night
Dalton
football. He's
torched
1
them.
and 10 prime time. He's ass. He sucks. Prime time. Daniel Jones 1 o'clock. Give it to me. Daniel Jones Monday night 8:30. Whole world's watching. No chance.
I don't think they win
Seattle.
either. I don't think they win either. That wraps up the games.
Yeah, wraps up the games.
Pick'ems this week.
So let's go ahead and let's just do a real quick recap. Falcons at Jags. Jags -3. Clean sweep.
Bomb on Jaguars.
Ravens at Browns. Cleveland -3. All of us have Baltimore +3 except Chap. He's got Cleveland
Lone Wolf
-3.
Cleveland. Let's go.
Lone Wolf Cleveland over here.
Let's go.
Rams at Colts. Indy -1. All of us have LA +1 except Evan.
Except me.
Low.
I
Lone
love
Wolf for
the
Evan
Colts,
and the
too.
Colts. I like the Colts too, but I don't know, not this game.
Rams was going to be my lock. I just slipped to Seattle. Rams was going to be my lock, so I still love Rams. I'm still going to bet them this week. So
Dolphins at Bills. Buffalo -2.5. We're all on Miami +2.5 except Zane. He's lone wolfing the.
I'm shocked
Buffalo
that they're
Bills.
not favored.
Yeah,
Who?
me too. I mean,
The
it's
Bills.
at home.
Or
for
not the
Bills,
Bills.
but-
I'm
The
shocked that
Dolphins?
the Dolphins aren't favored.
it's in Buffalo. That's why.
Buccaneers at Saints. New Orleans -3.
Yeah, you're right.
Me and Chap on Tampa. Evan and Zane on New Orleans. Raiders at Chargers. All three of us are on Raiders. Not Raiders. Chargers -5. Zane is on Las Vegas +5.
It's confusing with Las Vegas and LA.
Yeah, I know. Cardinals and 49ers. San Francisco -14. Me and Evan on San Francisco -14. Chap and Zane on Arizona +14. And then Seahawks Giants. Seahawks -1. We're clean sweeping. The Seahawks -1. And with that, we'll get into our stardom and situm section for fantasy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start with this one. I have two, and I'll just do one or both right now. It doesn't matter. So
go first.
my first stardom, my boy Adam Thielen. Revenge game against the Vikings. The Vikings don't have a very good defense. Stat line for Adam Thielen, I'm putting it in the future. Speaking into existence, 10 receptions, 120 yards, 2 TDs. Book it now. He played good.
You don't understand how good of a game that is. 10 catches.
He had fucking
What do you have last week?
he had like 12 for 145 and a touchdown.
Last week? Yeah.
Against the Seahawks.
Yeah, I forget about that.
I'm saying, they're gonna against this Vikings D, his former team.
I didn't know he had the
Yeah.
He's gonna be one.
I didn't know he
I
balled
get
out
it,
like
I
that.
get it.
That's what I'm saying.
I
And
ball like
I don't think he's gonna ball I want him to. Realistically, I think that he's in the range of probably a 14 to 22 point game. So I don't think he's gonna get 31 again.
I like the flex play. No,
Yeah, flex
I
play.
didn't realize he was that.
Yeah. Against the Vikings team, that's not very
If
good.
you're in a
in
deep
defense.
league, 12-man, 14-man,
Former
yeah,
team,
for sure.
definitely, he's only being started in 50% of leagues right now, which is plus
So it's about a
20%.
point flip, yeah.
But even with Bryce Young, last week we had Andy Dalton, so the passing game seemed to be better. But again,
It did look better.
we played the Seahawks though. The first 2 games,
Yeah.
divisional teams that were good defenses. We played a bad D and outlook. So we're playing another bad D at home. Give me Adam Thielen. He's starting. Start him in there.
Okay.
And I'll just go ahead and say my second one now. This is a little sleeper guy. It's another flex play. Josh Downs. He's had a good game. Every game he's progressed. 6, 7, 13 points. So if you're not liking any of your
12
flex
targets last week.
yeah, exactly. His targets go up. If you're not liking your flex matchups this week, you want to be a part of a potential breakout performance. Definitely start Josh
2 flex
Downs.
leagues, dynasties.
I think he gets his first touchdown this week against the Rams, his first career TD. So I love Josh Downs in a start. He's on my fantasy league in the taxi. I don't need to start him because all my guys are better, but I'm thinking about taking him and putting him on the bench. So I love Josh Downs
I'll go ahead and do my starts.
You go ahead and give your starts.
My first start is for y'all in 10, probably 12 even. Calvin Ridley. I don't think if you've drafted a bunch of receivers and you're thinking about giving up on him because of his pretty much midweeks after week 1, I think he's had like 7 and 10. No. He had 3 drops last week. He's getting targets. He's had like 8, 9, 10 targets. His volume's there. They're bouncing back this week against the Falcons. Do not give up on Calvin Ridley. He's still a stud. My next start, if you picked this up and you spent your fab on him and you've still been reluctant to start him, it's time. Plug Puka Nacua in your fucking lineup. 70 yards all 3 games. He gets his targets. He's guaranteeing you 14 points out of a flex. And if you're getting that, which is essentially probably where you're playing him, if you've picked him up, I mean, everybody picked him up off fab or waiver, you've got to plug him in. Like, no excuses. I don't care. You're benching a dude like even T. Higgins. If you went zero RB and drafted 3 studs, you're benching T. Higgins for Puka Nacua this week.
I would.
I swear. It's not, though.
It's not. T had
Dude,
one.
T has like a guy like T has a donut, a 4.4, and 1 good week. Dude, if you've got to start Nacua over a guy like T. Higgins this week.
Keep sleeping on.
All right, let's see. Who are your starts?
My start, I love it. I think this is a must flex play. Absolute must fucking play. Terry McLaurin versus the Eagles.
Yeah.
It's an absolute must play. The Commanders might lose by fucking 10.
Yeah.
but I'm telling you, Terry McLaurin eats these Eagles alive every time he plays them. Gone over 100 4 times. Only gone below 50 once.
Ooh.
But still had 7 catches and a touchdown.
What's the over-under for Poke?
I mean, he's
this week.
dogs the Eagles, bro.
Yeah.
5 catches, 125 and a touchdown. 5 catches, 130 and a touchdown. 5 for 61, 7 for 40 and a score. 2 for 51, bad, not a good game. 7 for 61, 6 for 102, 8 for 128.
Yeah.
Dude dogs the Eagles every time he plays them. Absolute must flex play. He's going to get you 15 points this week. Absolute must flex play.
Well, Christian Watson scored. Too bad he's on my bench.
You got another one?
Wait, fuck. Goddamn under's looking bad.
If
you don't have another start,
if it's cool.
No, I don't have
that's cool. Okay, I like that.
I was thinking Marvin Mims is like if you want to take a big risk
it's
somewhere,
a big risk.
if you want to take a big risk somewhere,
but
I like Marvin Mims because Bears suck ass and his targets have gone up every week. He even plays special teams, had that punt return last week, or was it a kick return?
Yeah.
I didn't see the play, I just know he had a special teams touchdown. He if you want to take a big fucking risk, a big haymaker swing, throw Marvin Mims in. I thought about it, but I have better plays over him, so I do have him on my roster. I have better plays than him, though, so.
That's what I was thinking, because I was thinking about putting him as one of my starts, but I was like, the only thing that put me out, and I didn't want to, like, hype it up, is because you look at his snap percentage, and it's, like, 25%.
But when he's on the field, they're looking to get him the ball.
Yeah.
Like, the play's designed for him when he's on the field.
Yeah. I think you're only starting him in a 2 or 3 flex league.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And if you're like a bad team that like you're injured and shit, like, it's like the Bears, like you said, the Bears.
It's a wild risk play. It's a wild risk play to play.
If you want to bench a dude like DJ Moore, I wouldn't be that like.
I don't think DJ Moore. I don't think DJ Moore. DJ Moore.
I think
he's produced fine every week, even though the offense has been horrible.
Mm-hmm.
He
has 2 touchdowns.
He's had over 13 points every week, I think, or something like that. He's had double-digit points every week, so like he's a flex play. So if you have a bad team, he's easily a flex. So if you have a good team and have good receivers to play,
you got any benches? Give me your bench.
My bench is easy. It's fucking DeAndre Hopkins this week. Dude sucks. Dude's fucking bad.
I hit that bench last week.
And I did bench him. And I'm glad I did.
Well, I'll say it again. Me and Evan have a bet. He's going under 1,000 yards. $20 on it.
I don't know that yet.
He's going under 1,000.
He's not ass.
Dude,
he started to wake up in that fucking game against the Browns. Like
he's watched. Cincinnati has a very good defense. We proved it last week.
He had 3 catches for 48 yards.
We have a great defense. Our secondary is young but very athletic.
That's the only thing that's holding him back.
They get on balls.
Who is he playing this week?
The Bengals.
Ryan Tannehill's dick. That's right. He sucks.
Yeah, that's what's holding down.
Cincinnati has a great defense. The pass rush is going to be all over Ryan Tannehill all day. He's not going to get the ball. Sit DeAndre Hopkins. Fucking trade him. Drop him. drop DeAndre Hopkins. He fucking sucks.
No, don't. Trade him for some value. But I have him. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm sitting him this week. But
I would probably sell him if you
He's
can.
bad.
I'd sell him if you can. Sell that name image while you can.
Yeah. But it's just I don't think it's him. It's really Tannehill because like you see
why he signed that contract.
He still make plans or plays. But
Tennessee's where receivers go to die.
all right.
It's where receivers go to die.
Okay.
Who's your bench?
Okay, my bench, my one bench. And I have two just because I know this first one, nobody's going to want to do it. But we mentioned it earlier. Bench Mike Evans. He started in 93% of leagues. Most people can't bench him, but just do it. If you have a good matchup on your bench, like I mentioned earlier, Mike Evans versus Marshawn Lattimore.
Terry McLaurin.
Look. Mike Evans
over Mike Evans if that's where your roster
Mike
is.
Evans, since 2019 against the Saints, has put every game, his highest scoring game against the Saints since 2019 is 12 points. He mostly lives around the 8 point. Like literally all the points is 8 points, 8 points, 9 points, 10 points. I looked it all up. Since Marshawn's there, he's gonna have another dud game against, especially at home in the dome for the Saints.
I think when the Bucs are getting smacked, he might throw hands again.
That's what I'm saying. Like Baker's gonna get pressured. They're gonna fucking not be able to hook up. I mean, it's gonna be tough sledding for him. Do it. Don't be a pussy. Throw in Josh Downs. Throw in fucking Adam Thielen. Fucking bench Mike Evans. You will thank me later. This time I'm gonna be right. Garrett Wilson got fucking lucky. I should have been right on that. But a more realistic option, if you don't trust the Mike Evans play, is bench Zay Flowers against Cleveland this weekend. I mean, look, he's still going to get the targets, but Denzel Ward and company is still going to lock up. So he's been balling, but bench him.
Benches a lot.
Bench him. Yeah, they're definitely going to be not being good at
I got two running backs on my bench list. For Breece Hall owners, I think you have to bench. You probably had him. You might have him in your lineup the last 2 weeks because he exploded week 1 and looked like he had the juice still. But
this week I have.
But I think if you have an option, you have to bench Breece Hall.
I have to start him.
He's on a horrible team. They're playing prime time. They're probably gonna get smacked again.
He's the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be down all.
What's Chiefs' run defense look like?
They're not
Their
bad.
defense was good with Chris Jones.
Run defense.
I mean, I don't think it matters.
What are they giving up each week?
It's going to be a committee backfield again.
They held the Jags to like 9 points. They held obviously the Bears, and then they had the Lions.
Breece Hall's just not playing enough snaps for you to want to start him. Like you'd want if you're starting him, you want him to be out there the first 3 drives.
I don't hate the sit play. I'm just sick because I literally don't have another option.
Yeah.
My other bench
play I'm just sick of it.
Is Najee Harris. Keep him on your bench if you haven't benched him already.
Dude,
he's still not an efficient runner. He's slow. They don't give him the ball.
He might be the slowest player in the league.
Yeah.
Dude is unbelievably slow. Like I don't know if like I'm watching these clips on Twitter and shit and like on the TikToks and whatever the fuck, you see clips of him and it's like, are they fucking with me? Like, are they slowing this down? Like, there's no way he's that fucking slow. Like how? What is he?
He really is.
Like I saw a meme today. Someone was like, Najee Harris looks like he's running in jeans. Hilarious. So funny. Like, dude's unbelievably slow. It doesn't make any sense.
Bench those guys if you can. If you
I
like
almost fucking made it like 2 years ago when he was popping off. I almost made an incredible trade for him, like in Dynasty. That would have sent me back so far, but Chad didn't accept it. I mean, rightfully so back then.
Thank God that didn't happen. Do you have my vape, you asshole? Fuck. You love holding on to that shit.
But yeah, so okay, starting sits, fucking go ahead, put Adam Thielen in your lineup, bench Mike.
Did Zane send any starter sits to the chat?
He didn't.
He's on vacation.
Yeah, he's not locked in. He's not. I told him he's not locked in. Who goes on vacation?
Zane, you didn't even place a bet. We have to place a bet for him.
Yeah, he's in Florida. Can't sports back. Yeah.
Let's get to our lock.
All right, so lock of the week. Lock of the week.
We need to hit. This week's hidden.
Yeah, that we haven't hit. We've been shaky. Fucking Evans 0-2. So if he misses this fucking lock,
he pays for
it. He's got to pay for the podcast parlay. Let's go. I'm not rooting for him to lose.
I'm not either. I want to hit,
but free parlay.
Yeah, free parlay is a free parlay.
Pressure's on him. Me and Zane got I got a dub last week, so I'm
2-0. Easiest. I mean, I've smacked both my locks. Absolutely.
So then let's leave with your locks. Seattle -1.
Seattle -1. It's gonna be another fucking smack. Daniel Jones 1-10 in prime time. I don't give a fuck if it's in New York.
Hopefully we're swiping out on Monday.
Dude.
Hopefully
We're gonna be sweating it on Monday. I like your guys' picks this week. I like Zane's.
Yeah. We're going.
We're hitting this parlay.
So, all right,
ride this week. We're hitting this week.
We're definitely hitting this one. Because I'm taking Adam Thielen over 51.5 receiving yards, minus 110. He's went over 51 in 2 or 3 games. And again, revenge game time. Fucking, I'm going to be at the game.
Bad Minnesota defense.
Yeah, I'm going to be at the game.
Yeah, you guys going to be at the game.
Let's go, Thielen.
Panthers money line.
Yes, sir.
Panthers money line. Let's go.
So, yeah, Adam
over
Thielen.
51.5.
Yep, for minus 110. Definitely love
Adam
it.
Thielen, yeah, I'm gonna put the parlay.
I'm getting it together right now.
Yeah. So Evan, what's your lock? You said.
All right. To end the streak of losing the locks, we're going with Cincinnati money line.
Hooday! Let's go!
What's the odds on that?
I was gonna take that as my lock
It's
first.
at minus 140.
We talk about these locks in the group chat. I was gonna take Cincinnati first, and then I flipped to Rams, and then I flipped to Seattle.
I think this is the one, boys.
But so he took Cincinnati. We love Cincinnati.
Final odds right now, if you have places tonight, would be plus 955.
Okay.
So a 10 returns
what's
105.
Zane's lock is Steelers money line.
Yep, Steelers money line minus 145.
145.
145.
I
Steelers
like it.
money line.
So recap, we got
Houston,
the Seahawks minus 1. We've got Pittsburgh money line. We've got Adam Thielen over 51.5 yards. And we've got Cincinnati Bengals money line. 10 will get you 105. We're finally going to hit this week. We're going to make some money.
We need to go on a streak so we can get cred and not be no cred and be a fucking dope cred.
We need some cred.
Yeah, we need to fucking build on this shit. So, all right, boys.
We're stealing here.
So we're gonna close off the episodes with a what to watch. What we're just gonna be looking for this weekend, so we can sign off to you guys. So, I mean, I'll be at the Panthers game this weekend, so I'll be watching a historical performance and Justin Jefferson putting up 300 yards against us, 4 touchdowns. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna love it. Fucking Mike will be there with me, fucking doing the skull chant. So I'll be there, but I'm also going to be paying attention to the Colts. I want to see if they can keep momentum against a good team and see how AR looks in his return. And I'll also be checking in on the Miami game to see if they are going to continue to prove me right and continue their dominance in that division. What do you got?
I'm looking forward to the AFC division matchups for sure. Bills, Miami, Ravens, Browns. Those are definitely going to be on my 2 TVs Sunday afternoon. Later in the slate, not really that much going on. I'm looking at Mike Evans and the Marshall Lattimore just because of their theatrics that they've given us. I like that game a lot. That's pretty much what I'm looking at. I'm going to be rooting for the lock of the week, the parlays, a couple bets. It's going to be not very heavy bet week for me. What about you, Chap?
Yeah, not a heavy bet week for me either. I think I'm just on. Hopefully we can hit tonight. I bet a same game parlay here tonight. But
yeah, Bet365. Where to go? Had a 50% profit boost. Same game parlay. It's the app.
But I'm looking forward to this Cincinnati game. It's a must win for Cincinnati still. I mean, you got to win this game. He's got his lock of the week. I'm really looking forward to Joe Burrow. He's gonna have a breakout game. He looked good in that game. I don't care what people say. Yeah, he had a couple overthrows.
He's playing hurt.
I think he was just being safe. He was just being safe. We're gonna fuck up Titans this week. I'm really looking forward to the Bengals game. I'm excited for it.
Perfect. So yeah, guys, appreciate the watch. Hope you guys tail our lock, get rich, listen to our start and sits so you look smart as fuck, and we'll see y'all next week.